at magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ito na naman po tayo live Facebook. Ito po ang inyong host, Jesus Sukgang Jr. Welcome po sa ating channel, Ode Alteram Partem. Let us hear the other side. Salamat sa Diyos, sa Panginoon at sa Espiritu Santo. Sana kayo ay malusog, masaya at masigla kasama ang inyong pamilya, at kung kayo'y nag-iisa ay masaya kayo sa Panginoon. Ang ating topic po ngayon ay Article 11, Section 3. Most probably, refresher lang din naman ito. Siguro lagyan ko na lang ng pinaka-title niya. House of Congress, Sui Generis Impeachment Proceeding. So puntahan na po natin itong Article 11, Section 3. Paragraph 1. The House of Representatives shall have the exclusive power to initiate all cases of impeachment. So alam naman natin kung sino yung mga impeachable officers gaya ng President, Vice President, sa Supreme Court Justices, Constitutional Commission like COA, CSC, COMELEC, and the Ombudsman. So those are impeachable officers under Section 2. And ano po yung impeachable offenses na pwedeng i-file sa kanila? Those are the number 1, culpable violation of the Constitution. Number 2 is treason. Number 3 is bribery. Number 4 is graft and corruption. Number 5 is other high crimes. Number 6, betrayal of public trust. Nakasaad po yan din sa Section 2 of Article 11 of the Philippine Constitution. So, again, Section 3, Paragraph 1 states, the House of Representatives shall have the exclusive power to initiate all cases of impeachment, sui generis or sui generis. Ano ibig sabihin? It's unique. And yung impeachment process is both, sabi nga, credit to Attorney Vic Rodriguez, is both legal process and political. Bakit legal? Kasi yan ho yung mandato at yan lang po yung paraan para ma-impeach yung impeachable officers under doon sa impeachable grounds. At political, bakit? Kasi siyempre alam nyo na, politics. Okay? Ganon ho siya. Paragraph 2, a verified complaint for impeachment may be filed by any member of the House of Representatives. Basahin nyo na lang po Article 3. So again, pwede ho mag-file dito yung isang representative of the House or civilian po with an endorsement of at least one representative or congressman. And then, tatanggapin ng for receiving and recording, receiving and recording. Sino yon? Sinong official yon sa House? Office or officer of the House is Office of the Secretary General. And then, meron po siyang gagawin forward sa House Judiciary Committee or Justice Committee of the House. Meron ho silang 10 days. So ngayon po is 27 of January 2026. Kahapon po nag-resume ang session sa House, January 26. So ngayon is 27. Meron na po silang 2 days. At sana nga, sa lahat ng mga nag-file o lahat ng mga na-file ay with the ministerial and discretionary duty or function ng House Judiciary Committee or Judiciary Committee ay magampanan nila at mapili nila yung verified, factual, substantiated na mga complaints na na-file. After niya ng 10 session days diyan sa House Judiciary Committee, gagawa po sila ng report. After ng report, mayroon ho silang gagawin yan. Dadalhin sa plenary, magkakaroon ho ng kabuuan ng House of Representatives ng debate, halimbawa, o discussion kung ano pa man. Mayroon ho silang gagawin na 1/3 vote for articles of impeachment. After nyan, meron silang gagawin yan, yung 60 days, buhat ng matapos yung report. Umpisa ng kanilang plenary or debate or ano pang gagawin nila, 60 days yon. After nyan, meron pa silang gagawin na after nagawa na yung articles of impeachment, meron silang sinasabi na 10 days para baka meron pa sila sigurong i-override. So, House policy nila yan or House rules. After nyan, ang sinasabi dyan is magkakaroon ng Senate trial after the articles of impeachment. Sa ano gaganapin yung Senate trial? Dyan ho, sa Senado. Sino po yung mga trial judge? Is yung mga senator. Tatawagin sila mga senator judges. At meron no silang House Speaker as the presiding officer o presiding judge. At unique po. Bakit unique? Sa Senate. Doon sa Senate trial during the impeachment proceeding. Meron nung Chief Justice pag ang articles of impeachment ay patungkol sa presidente. Yun lang po. The rest po na impeachable officer, Senate President lang po. So, yan po ang sinasabi na sui generis sa na mandato sa Article 11, Section 3. Dyan po ang mag-i-initiate is yung House of Representatives. So, sila po yung legal, constitutional at legal na paraan o na may mandato para po magtanggal ng mga tao. Sino yung mga tao na yun? Again, sa Section 2, those are impeachable officers, the President, Vice President, Supreme Court Justices, Constitutional Commission, and the Ombudsman. Under sa anong grounds? Culpable violation of the Constitution, 1. Number 2 is treason. Number 3 is bribery. 4 is graft and corruption. Number 5 is other high crimes. And number 6 is betrayal of public trust. So mabilis lang po tayo kasi so far, refresher na lang po ito sa inyo dahil alam ko yung iba sa inyo, sa aking mga followers or viewers ay sana nagbabasa din naman kayo, at least refresher lang naman ito at salamat. At meron ho tayong pakialam sa buhay na ito. Maigi na ho na alam natin at hindi ho tayo umaasa lang doon sa mga ibang correspondent na yung ibang correspondent po ay partly political in nature. Kasi po, yung iba, hindi naman tayo nagbabanggit dito kung sino yan sila. May mga nababayaran ho. At partial at one-sided. So, gaya nga noong 1986, the People Power, at malapit na ho yung People Power na celebration this coming February, yung propaganda noon, ilan na yung, alam nyo na, yung sa mga TV network, the power of influence ba yung media. Sabi nga ni late Richard Nixon, sabi niya yung media imperialism. So sana nakapagdulot po tayo sa inyo ng isang refresher na bagay na ito, pero kung meron ho kayong tanong ay you are free to post it on the comment section down below. At sigurado naman ako dahil syempre patungkol ito sa konstitusyon, sigurado naman ho nagbabasa din naman kayo at most probably ay hindi na ho kayo magtatanong kasi meron na ring Google, meron na ring YouTube. So yan lang po, asahan natin yung umpisa ng resuming or ng House session doon sa Congress at sigurado iyan meron no silang gagawin doon sa House Judiciary Committee at aantayin natin po yung report na ilalabas ng House Judiciary Committee kung alin doon sa mga nag-file at kung sino-sino sa mga nag-file ang nakita ng House Judiciary Committee na substantial, verified. May mga ebidensya kung ano pang mga requirements para pumasa iyan para po sa plenary session for the 1/3 votes for articles of impeachment. At ayan po ang sinasabi na impeachment proceeding. So, may tanong po diyan sa section Article 11, Section 3, Paragraph 5 that no impeachment proceeding shall be filed of the same person or officer twice within once lang dapat yun i-file within a period of 1 year. So, sa latest po ngayong balita, inaasahan natin may mainit-init na balita kaninang umaga at nag-aabang na po yung mga nag-file or magpa-file din ng impeachment complaint laban po sa ating Vice President. So hindi ko na po babanggitin man kung sino-sino yung mga pangalan ng mga yan, kung sino yung mga nakaupo at sino-sino pong mga parte ang may plano pang mag-file o maghain pa liban pa doon sa nauna nilang file laban doon sa ating Presidente. So yun lang po ang aking maipabot sa inyo at sana kayo ay malusog, masaya at masigla at kung kayo'y nag-iisa ay masaya po kayo sa Panginoon. Pero bago iyan, tapusin ko muna ito. media imperialism. Kasi po, noong 1986, before the people power, kontrolado po yung media. Pati print, pati ho yung, ano ba yung print? Yung mga newspaper, gano'n. Pati ho yung radio. Saglit lang abang-abangan nyo lang
We think of the media in this country. The problem is that they have a sense of self-righteousness, a double standard on issue after issue after issue. They can find everything wrong with somebody else, but they will not look inside and ever admit that they could be wrong themselves. And what was involved here in the Watergate thing was the unfairness of it. Oh, there was a legitimate thing to investigate, but they refused to balance it. They allowed their advocacy to get ahead of their reporting, which is their job to do. President Eisenhower, in his farewell address, wrote about and warned against the power of the military-industrial complex. I didn't get a chance to make a farewell address, but when I get old enough and decide to retire, I'm not planning it at the moment, but when I get that old, if I make a farewell address, I think I would warn against the media elitist complex. The media is always talking about the imperial presidency, the power of the imperial presidency. I think we ought to hear a little bit of discussion of the imperial media.
The imperial media and its power.
Limited by the courts, limited by the Congress.
So, hindi ko po imbento iyan. Galing po iyan sa sinabi ni late President Richard Nixon. Tsaka si Richard Nixon po is the, if I think my memory was correct, is the 37th POTUS. Ibig sabihin, President of the United States of America. Tama, President of the United States of America. POTUS of the United States yan. It's spelled as Papa Oscar Tango Uniform Sierra. All caps yan POTUS. President of the United States. Yan, POTUS. So, ano pa ba? Yun lang naman, refresher lang naman ito. At antabay lang ho tayo sa mga kasunod pang mga ihaing impeachment complaint laban naman po sa ating Vice President. Ganun lang po talaga ang buhay-buhay. Kailangan ho nating harapin ang pait kasi yung pait kasama din yan sa paglaki. Gaya ng gulay, may mga mapapait. So again, salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel o sa aking channel at inyo na ring channel, Ode Alteram Partem, let us hear the other side. Ito ang inyong host, Jesus Sukgang Jr. Let us hear the other side. Amen.